interesting. Alright. It's been 1 whole year. It's been a while, Father. 1 whole year to be exact.
Yeah, we've been busy. You haven't missed much. Tell you that. Mr. Reed? Trust me, it's been boring here. I see the good doctors in as well.
Always fed as usual.
Jonathan, if you want to fill me in, what you've been up to this past good old year?
Well, I was assigned off-world for peacekeeping. Let's just say we won't be having issues from them for a while. They'll be following our corporation's laws.
Never cease to impress, huh?
Of course.
I'm real proud of you, son. Got word that, the boss should be coming back here soon. Don't know when, but he'll be here eventually. He's been off-world as well, taking care of a few things, and it's been kind of lonesome with you lot gone, I'll tell you that.
Have you been here all year?
Been running the corporation. You lot been gone. Maintaining things, security, things like that. Keeping it up to snuff. A few incidences. But besides that, nothing too much. However, our yearly quarter is coming on up, and that means we need to go visit corporations to get contracts re-signed.
Understandable. One question.
So, we'll be heading out here.
Any word on the traitorous ISO-1?
I've had hunters out, but it's like he's a ghost and just vanished. Haven't been able to find a lick of a trace of him, so I don't know.
Understandable.
Right. I'm gonna go talk to the doc. Her conversation skills have improved over the year. I want to put her to the test and see if she can't strike a deal with our good friends over at Trident and get us a contract going with them again.
Understood. I shall accompany you when you're ready.
Stay near the front, keep our boys company all good, chief of mine. Make sure they don't too rowdy.
Of course.
I'll be right back, and if anything pops up, radio me over comms.
Greetings, you two.
Good morning.
Pleasure to have you here. Allow me to introduce
It's a pleasure
myself.
to be working with you.
My name is Sergeant Jonathan, Chief of Security. As you know, Lieutenant Craver is our head of security.
It's good to have a big guy with you guarding the gate.
Of course, your safety is my priority, but also the corporation's safety is all of our priority. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Been one long year.
Of course it has.
You boys are gonna be busy in a second. Jonathan,
Sir,
let's go on our trip, shall we?
of course.
Lots changed in the upper city. Lots changed on this damn planet. Relations have been good with everyone, but yeah, other than that.
Raymond,
Ready to go anywhere else?
incoming call. Doot 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 doot. Mr. Reynolds.
Shometsu head of security?
Kramer. It's Mr. Reynolds.
Reynolds.
I
Bro.
trust you've been doing well.
What have you two been up to throughout the year?
Working.
Working on neutron
Everyone
types.
should have been.
Losing my mind over idiots, but besides that, things have been well. We're currently on our way to go rekindle some contracts with some old friends. What do I mind this call for?
I wanted to let you know that I'm going to be encouraging Conrad and the other people that are currently on roll to be facilitating contracts today. We're on that list. There's an important thing I intend to be doing this year, and I would like Shometsu to be a part of it. You know that insurrection that's been burned down below?
I've caught wind of it. That operative was down there investigating a few things, but yes. What about it?
The game's on. The game's on. I'll brief you on it when I come personally in a day or two.
We are awaiting you, good sir. Pleasure doing this business as always.
Same to you. I look forward to seeing the contract pop up on my feed. Till then. And he hangs up.
Greetings. It's been so long.
Shit, boss.
Boss.
What do you mean?
No offense. We're heading out to get contracts signed up currently. Getting ahead of the game. Our yearly quarter's up. So,
Alright.
Doc's heading over to Trident. Me and Jonathan are heading over to Avalon if you want to accompany us.
Sure. out and use the walk.
I mean, you can fill us in where the hell you've been.
Avalon.
Right.
Lots changed since you've last been here, sir.
I've been getting the emails.
Yeah, it's not been fun. But stocks are up, income's still flowing. Other than that, pretty mundane, boring shit.
Yeah.
Seem to be under heavy construction.
Yeah, a lot of the corporates seem to be doing that currently.
And yet we still haven't gotten a shooting range.
You know how difficult it is to get something like that passed through? I'm about high-tide done with fucking logistics. Let's hope the doctors are in, shall we?
Yeah, they ought to be. It's around that time anyway.
I suppose you'll fill us in when we get back home about where you've been on your grandiose time away.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. So you picked up one of the new toys.
Yeah, they're quite fun. Greetings, Avalon. We're here to come have a meeting with your doctors, if that's alright.
Very well. I heard you called in, waiting for them to respond. Hopefully the radios are not broken.
We won't take too much of your time, don't worry. Just here to sign some weapon contracts, renew things like that.
Did that come through?
Oh, boss, you're gonna love it. The doctor has managed to get her speaking voice up. She's actually been striking a few deals around here, surprisingly enough. Might want to look into
Seems like
talking to her
inform
about
them in
that.
person. I shall return. My radio seems broken.
Things never
falling.
really change. I mean, we could,
Yeah.
but... You know, gotta be respectable of their bounds. Oh, Masaru have these weird fucking pillars in their main yard now. I don't know what's about it all, but it's a weird
They had the
fashion
one
statement of
last
anything.
year.
Well, they have more than one now. You should go see it.
I think I will.
It's like archways and giant-ass pillars. I don't know the first thing about magic, so... God if I know. Always slow. What are your plans for today, boss? We're all on 35. But if their comms aren't working, fucking, I guess someone knocked down a power line.
In case our guards want to contact us.
So I was saying, what's your plans for the...
Good morning. Sorry, we were
Mr.
doing the usual
David.
meeting. Let me just hop out here.
Greetings.
Very well.
Oh.
Do you have a meeting room we could share for a while? Renewing contracts and things like that.
Absolutely. Let's head on in. Oh,
Very well.
there we go. You can come with as well.
So how have the good doctors of the upper city been these past little while?
Oh, you know, just patching up, rebuilding things. We've still got construction work outside, as you can see. We did take a bit of a beating. Let's head in here. Can you just wait here one moment while I let Sally know what's going on, and then I will be all yours.
Sure thing.
Our guard here can look after you. Back in a moment.
Very well.
Sure. And then we have to go visit... No, Docs had tried them. We need to go visit Traverse. They were the people I was trying to crack. Let me see if they can buy.
Well, if this doesn't take too long, I might go over to Trident.
If you want to go now, the dock's already there, but if anything, I'd go to Traverse if I were you. They're the people I want to expand to next, but it's up to you, sir.
It's more so catching up with someone.
She may come and join us in a moment, but we can head in for now.
Very well. Painless and easy as always.
Fit through here.
Matt,
Stand outside.
Jonathan, if you don't mind standing outside for a bit, we'll make this quick.
Affirmative.
Yeah, mind your headroom.
It's right there.
That is a glass door. I'd hate to replace it.
So, same thing as usual. Every quarter, weapon security contract in exchange for medical prices, same payments, small reductions. Other than that, same contract as usual. No major changes unless you want anything new added.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all. That's all fine. We like the guns. We like these new pistols a lot. Actually, that's a much slimmer model. It fits on the leg a lot easier.
R&D was having a hell of a time making those. The lab was a mess for a couple of weeks.
We should still have Icarus going. We're happy to have that be part of the arrangement, although it will still cost a little extra because that stuff is expensive. Hello, Sally.
Business is
Hello.
business. Salad.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Pleasure. We just got finished getting this contract through, but if there's anything you two want to add, or boss, if there's anything you want to add as well in there, we can discuss a few things.
You're only just now realizing there's something in your shoe. It must have found its way in there when you put your armor on this morning.
Just for Sally's benefit, the
feels
arrangement's the
like
same
it's
as last
moving.
year. It's we get provided guns
There's
and
a
they get
bug.
provided medical triage if
shoe.
needed, but free of charge. Of course.
Perfect.
But you know that if you take your
Any
shoes
elective
off
surgery,
here,
of course, you'll still have to pay
your
for it.
feet
But
will
if
be
you back it up,
bare.
we'll fix you up.
you must be
Always
wary
cheap, so.
of perverts. So,
Neither are
what will
weapons.
you do?
It's a fair trade.
Sorry, I don't believe I
do
remember
for
your
now.
name. We did meet, but
Phil.
it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Phil, hello. Yes, David, head of security.
Head.
Nice armor.
Yeah.
Dominate, step up for a moment.
What happened to yours?
Hey,
What happened to it? This is my armor.
Cindy, you can come here.
You had something?
Last year was aliens. It was a long time since you and I spoke to each other.
Just freshly made, in fact.
let's see.
Okay.
Let's hope they're useful to you.
This will do for
Any
now. We'll,
issues, you know what facilities.
We'll be back to-
Dr. Monty's in as usual doing
1 second.
synthetic work.
Signing a contract. I don't need that radio on. Yeah, we'll discuss terms again in a week. But for now, this is fine.
An
Yeah.
alert comes through. You have a phone call. It's coming through the executive.
Excuse me, I need to answer a call, but I think we're done here.
Everything all right?
Very well, and as always, if you need anything, come at our gate. Someone will answer you.
Okay.
Thank you so
As
kindly.
always, take
It's
care,
always
Doc.
a pleasure.
Look, you as well.
Sorry, by executive hold, you mean the...
Trident.
Yes.
Shall see you at the door.
Okay, Sally, I've got a call coming in the main
Business as usual. No hiccups.
Yeah.
Tarverse.
See how it works for a while. Maybe come back to renegotiate, but for now, this is fine.
And we've had these contracts going out for the whole year when you've been gone, trust me. They've saved our asses a few times and we've saved theirs. Other than that,
Have a wonderful day, gentlemen.
eventful. You as well. So, who do you need to
Everything.
catch up with at Trident?
Conrad.
Ah, mister. He's grown up a bit. It's a nice one.
Hmm.
riding.
Yeah,
After you, sir.
I mean, if we've already got people here, then wouldn't you be
You
going
wanna
somewhere
see
else
Connor?
to? Fuck.
That can wait. Might as well make you look fancy while you arrive.
We might have been beaten here.
Oh, the dog's over there. We'll drop him off. We'll head to Traverse next.
Affirmative.
So if that's all,
wait,
we're gonna
no,
go
I see
head over
him.
to
Yeah, that's
Traverse.
You were right. He did grow up. Sorry. About that. Took a second. Yeah.
I tried to tell him.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, we're
it's
gonna go head
the-
off to Traverse. We'll see you back at home base. Let's go,
Yeah,
Jonathan.
of course.
It's a wonder what a little bit of facial hair can do to somebody.
How does it feel to be back home, son? Liking it?
So far, I will say, visiting other planets was interesting.
Let's go off to Traverse. I don't really know these people. I haven't really tried talking to them. So I don't know what kind of contract they're going to be working for, but let's see if they're not too slimy, shall we?
If Mr. Alec is still working here, I've spoken to him before.
Well, then you'll be my mediator.
Two of my brothers technically work here.
That is right. Morning,
Greetings.
Traverse. We want to know if there's any representatives we can strike a deal with that are currently in.
There's a few people in there. I could radio in, ask them.
Yeah.
A while later. Alright.
Let them know the head of security for Shometsu. Head of security of Shometsu.
Head of security for Shometsu. Got it.
It's good to see the dogs already working
We
quick.
have the head of security for Shometsu right outside the door looking for a representative to strike a deal with. Is anybody able to come out?
Suppose we could visit Gab.
Is anybody on this line?
Are we
I can
still
hear you.
on bad terms with
You
them?
want me to go in? I can step inside and look. Oh, they're coming, they're coming.
Yeah.
They didn't really like us last year.
No, they don't. Remember, I almost got. Did I ever tell you I almost got into a firefight with them? My first day
Really?
here. Yeah, it was funny. It was a good time.
Will be out in a second.
Very well.
I think the only one that I had a decent, somewhat relationship with was Leonard, but well,
Huh.
yeah.
Well, doubt that went too well.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Greetings,
It's been too
Traverse.
long.
Well, hello there.
We've
What
come
is-
to
See, I've seen,
Like a
we've seen
contract
both of you
deal.
around.
No, he's been
On
away.
contract,
I've been here.
Oh,
Yes, a
lovely.
contract.
Contract
If you
for.
want to speak inside your
We do
office
many
building.
kind of contracts. Office,
Yeah,
wait.
we should probably go to the meeting room.
Sure. If we're like actually doing business, please do come in.
Actual business.
Probably hurry. It's like a really short time for some reason.
I trust everything's been well over here.
Things have been like really quiet for the last year. Like, luckily, business
Lots of
been well.
paperwork.
Lots of paperwork, sadly. But let's just go to the office. We don't need to go to this upstairs. Is this like high importance, or is it just like?
Weapons and security contract. The thing we've been offering
Oh my
everyone.
god.
Oh, we have. Oh yeah, it's been a. Where are they going?
You better tell me you already have one with Valkyrie, because if so, we'll back away. now.
We haven't. You just arrived. I just forgot that we need to renew that. You know, yearly.
I guess Valkyrie's a little slow on the draw.
I mean, maybe they're taking the other route, trying to be faster or something. Because if they take the same route as you, it's a... but yeah,
no,
like...
we've already hit our direct benefactors, so we wanted to strike something up with you that might pique your interest.
Lovely. I mean, I can decide for myself, but I always like to have my second hand that has security next to me for weapons decisions and things.
No, of course. And if you want a weapons demonstration, we can provide that at a later date if you are not.
That will be lovely, but give me just a second. Blaine, why are you at the door?
Were you expecting a John Townsend?
Oh.
That's what I thought. Some individual named John Townsend says he's got a delivery for you. It looks like a SIM card.
Never heard of them.
Want me to tell him to fuck off? In nicer words?
Can you ask them if they work for a company or something? Because that would be useful.
He only said that all he said was it's private business.
I can make them leave.
Okay. No, that's okay. I'll talk to them for a little bit, see what they want. Can you start the conversation with lovely Shometsu over the offices about their weapons? Because you know more about weapons than me, most likely. We need to renew a contract either with them or Valkyrie, you know? So,
gotcha.
We will not decide until we have 2 meetings, you know, the other company.
Of course.
It's smart this time.
Gotcha.
So, I was actually vouching for you like last year, but that's preference. So, go to the office. I'll talk to you in a second. I'll have to deal with that.
Alright.
Thank you.
Just make sure you keep a security guy with you if you do have a meeting or somewhere where you're seen. Perfect. Alright, let's head on in. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Well, already got out of 2 meetings signing contracts, so this is the 3rd one. At least to start.
Wow, okay.
Busy. Ahead of the curve.
You know, starting early, getting quick. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, with the quarter up and everything like that, you know how it is.
Yeah, I gotta
wants
get those
money.
contracts written. I don't blame you.
So, from my understanding, your boss wants to have 2 meetings, one with Valkyrie and one with us. Which is completely understandable.
Yeah, here are the options or whatnot.
So, I'll offer you what we offer every other corporation. We're currently aligned with Trident and Avalon, offering security personnel, such as these things. Last year, I think your corporation actually bought 2 of these from our
yeah,
R&D
I was part of the guys who helped develop those guys.
Yeah.
Looking good.
So you have 2 of these. We're pumping them out slowly, but they're coming out. So we offer these security personnel, weapons, things like that. I'm sure you're well versed in Shometsu weaponry, or do you need a bit of a rundown?
I've used quite a few. I can't say I know all of them.
Well, we have the rifle, sniper, pistol, all the normal things every other person in this damn city runs around with. Good against heavy armored and synthetics, no offense. But if you're looking for something with a little bit hard kick to the opponent you're trying to shoot at, we're here to offer that.
Gotcha,
and of course, if you want a weapon demonstration, we can set something up, not today, but possibly tomorrow, or at your earliest convenience.
That would be nice.
Just to give you an in-the-field testing of what we're actually capable of doing.
Oh, I'm all about that. That sounds great.
Now, we do have other forms of dealings to bump down the prices of our weapons, because honestly, we are a bit expensive. These are high-end, top-of-the-line, things like that. So, for instance, with Trident, we have decreases to our merchandise selling, advertising, and they get a decrease in what they have to pay. So, we are willing to do other forms of trade instead of just money. So, whatever you think you could possibly offer, we're willing to hear it and take it.
Oh, all right. Well, I know Mr. Mist gonna have to make the final decision, but I can tell you we are the transport guys, so all logistics pretty much we're your go-to. So if you need logistics in terms of like material movement, your factories, things like that, we can definitely cut a lot of that middleman cost out. That'll help reduce your production costs a lot, because a huge amount of cut comes from that. So that'd be big.
jetpacks.
And it would.
And if you need shipments of weapons to any other company, we're happy to make a contract to help you with that too.
We can stick that in there, but I'd run that by your boss first to make sure they're okay with that.
Oh, absolutely.
And when the...
Just sort of throwing ideas, you know?
Oh, of course. Yeah, we're willing to work with that, and of course, the actual buying of shipments and weapons will be decreased because of that. You still have to pay some form of money because we can't just be handing out weapons, but you know how it is.
Clearly. I do not blame you. Absolutely.
Other than that,
gotta make profit.
have your meeting with Valkyrie. We can set up a weapon test tomorrow, if that's alright with you, run it by your boss.
Awesome.
Very well.
Sure.
Give us a time you're free and we'll set it up for you.
Sounds good. I'll reach out to you.
Thank you for the meeting, and if you ever need us, we're at the Shometsu board. Yes.
But do you know when my 2 units will be showing up? Just curious.
Yours were delivered last year.
Yeah, they should have already been here.
Oh, okay. I haven't been told about it. I'll have to talk to the logistics team then. Sounds good. It's probably in a warehouse and they haven't been turned on. So I'll probably have to be like, hey guys, why didn't you send the paperwork? And they'll be like, oh shit, 2 people are getting fired today.
If they require a training session, I don't mind teaching them.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That sounds good. I thought you were
Jonathan
talking about the people
our...
who messed it up. I was like, what do you mean?
You just kill him. No,
Jonathan
is our.
But I'm just kidding. But
Jonathan's our top of the line model. Everything we kind of want to work on, we just slap it onto him, and he's kind of our jack of all trades, and he's good for it. So if you ever need someone to get roughed up, feel free to hire him out.
I will say
sounds good.
That stealth drive had come in handy over the past year while I was off your world.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm glad it was useful. I'm glad Traverse and you you guys were able to work together and we were able to make something awesome. Like this is cool. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, people don't exactly get too happy when we roll these up to their gauge, but yeah, it works.
I wouldn't either, but see, I knew what it was, so I was like, oh, finally, hell yeah. But everyone else probably I don't like this. That looks scary.
If there's anything else besides that, I think we covered all bases. You have any questions, you know where to contact us and who to contact.
Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. And I will be being on walk you out. I appreciate it.
No. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to shooting those guns. I like shooting guns.
We have actually recently remodeled our sidearms as well. A bit more compact, and they pack a bit more of a punch.
Oh, that'll be nice. Excited to see that. Some of the other heads, I'm very hands-on. I like to, be in the field.
That's how all the heads of security should be. I mean, it's our job.
I know, right? If you're not out there doing it, how do you know what the hell you're talking about? You know?
Exactly.
All right.
Well,
thank you very much.
No issue. And you know where to find us, Mr. Blaine. As always.
Absolutely.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Not too bad.
Not bad. Yeah. Wouldn't mind getting a third business partner in on this.
If anything, we could probably offer the security contract as well, too.
Oh, alright, fucking sure. Let them hire out our people. That's just more money in our pockets. Let's go to try and see if they're done.
Affirmative.
And if not, we'll head back home.
I remember last year they kept getting attacked. So.
Yeah. I could use some big muscle behind them. Very productive day so far. Would the other Shometsu personnel still happen to be in there, or have they left by chance?
I'm afraid you've just missed one. They went in that direction.
Thank you. And if you see Mr. Ludovic, tell him head of security of Shometsu says hello, and to contact me as soon as he can.
I will ensure the message is received.
Thank you, thank you. Let's go home, Jonathan.
Have a terrifically trident time.
Let's hope their business deal went through. And then I'll tell you who I got a call from. Here we are.
Did you want to attempt Jeb?
No. God, no.
Understandable.
We can try.
Let Valkyrie have something.
Good enough.
Yeah. Hello, boss.
Greetings.
What
You get
the
everything?
fuck? Yeah, things went well.
A change of
We're,
chassis. Other coworker, by the seems of it.
How did Trident go?
Isabel, at your service.
Well,
Trying one well.
Conrad wants to do another weapon test.
That too, yeah.
They're not the
To
only
renew
ones.
our
The first
weapons
one's one
contract.
tomorrow as well.
As well as Astral came by. They said if we need them at any point in time to go to channel 45, or if they need to contact them privately, to contact Jeremiah Slimer, I think, at astral.com, to email him.
I see. Very well. Should we talk inside?
Yeah,
As
we
well
saw
as,
them.
probably.
Open
I'm so
ears.
used to us having our long, long conversations. Long. But
So
What happened to Atlas again?
Atlas, he's been removed or relieved from duty. He
okay.
was no longer useful. Other than that, we have Trident, who wants a weapon test, and Traverse. So we could probably stick them in the same meeting, possibly later today or tomorrow. Do they want it today or tomorrow?
Trident is hoping for today, but if it has to happen tomorrow, they don't mind.
Jonathan, can you grab a few of our weapons from our vault, stick them in there, and just in case they want to stop by?
Affirmative.
Thank you.
Don't forget the shield grenades as well.
Yeah, those.
Need
What
a
was
few of
I
those
saying?
as
well.
Just get one of everything if you can.
Valkyrie employee had made its way to our doorstep, asking what. Jonathan?
You're fine.
Sorry. I had a heart attack, you son of a bitch. Sorry, didn't know how it worked. Got whooped off the...
I see.
Hell of a time.
Would we? Yes.
I believe these are also a part of our equipment. If it has the word high next to it. I believe we also have the cryo that we need to pull out.
Affirmative. Greetings.
Morning.
Agent W, was it, right?
Yeah, Agent W.
Just making sure.
Works. You can call me whatever you feel like. As long as I know you're talking to me, works for me.
I suggest maybe we separate them if we have two people wanting to come around. Do it. Each set separately.
Affirmative. We did that other
Good idea. Can I grab a dagger and a sword and a taser for this dude?
Did we discontinue the shields?
I am unsure.
Turning on projectors in 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Projector 3 had a bit of a hiccup. Restarting. Okay. Diagnostic test number 2. Running up. Energy shielding. 1. Alright, I'm disconnected.
All set.
I'm unsure if this is it. I remember they expand, so this may be it.
Everything alright?
Affirmative.
Yes, we're merely preparing for weapons demonstrations for yearly.
Well, they're making me do it apparently, or at least I'm helping with it. Oh, that
I guess these are it. I don't know, it seems to be a bit. God is saying no. So. We're still
Yeah.
going to use it.
Oh, great. So this is what sucks about having experimental weaponry no matter what stage they're in.
Affirmative.
It'll either work or doesn't. The affirmative is right. Let me check, make sure that I didn't miss anything on my diagnostic test. Yeah, we're good.
You went through quite the change.
Well, I think I need to slim down a little bit. Having a bulky body has its perks, yet it has its drawbacks.
Yep, see, you are one crazy son of a bitch putting yourself in a body like this. Well, do you not miss having blood flow or something?
I have blood flow.
Blood flow provides weakness. Being
Not really.
covered in metal exactly gives you the benefit of the doubt and you'll survive.
There's no need for food, drink.
Yeah, but it's life's little pleasures. Come on. I'll do just fine with all my flesh and blood. Matter of fact, I got my limbs restored, my arms and both.
We getting set up?
Yeah,
Pretty
everything's
much
set up.
so.
Is Trent in here?
No, I was gonna go grab him, but I came in here just to double check. Jonathan, let's go run by them real quick. If they're in, we'll let you know. Other than that, let's fucking hope they are here. Gentlemen, we are heading out to Trident. If they are here before we are, by any weird circumstances, just radio us and let them in. We have a weapons test waiting for them in the lab.
Of course, sir. Radio 35?
Correct. Radios have been a bit finicky, so even if we don't pick up, just let them in and point them to the lab. Other than that, we'll be back. Never a dull fucking moment in the upper city, huh?
You sure did miss this.
I fucking didn't.
Place to make such
Just
contracts.
Ludovic in by chance?
I'm
Wherever that weapons test is one. If you can radio him, we have a weapons test
Yeah.
waiting for him.
I need to check to see if they require assistance, but.
Of course.
Welcome to the other city.
You need to open the door.
Don't let it hit you and spit you back out.
I see.
I will certainly quite cutthroat up here.
The Shometsu.
Hello.
Greetings.
One moment. Mr. Ludovic wanted a weapon test for Shometsu armaments. We have it set up, so we were gonna go inform him that it's ready when he is.
Certainly. Let me read him right now.
I'm supposed to be here for this, never mind.
And, you are, if you don't mind me asking.
Do you forget my voice?
Conrad?
I'm on
Encore.
Holy
Shometsu
shit.
is outside, ready to do that.
Looking good.
Long time no see, Creeper.
Yeah, no shit.
How have you been?
Representatives from them out here.
No EMP scares, so pretty good.
That's the sound of things. How it should be.
Wow, this is certainly fast service. Let me go grab him.
You, who you working for nowadays?
Back on contract for Trident. For now, at least. See you last. How's Shometsu been to you?
Bit of weapon. Good. We've been signing contracts and, you know, doing the honorable thing, making money. So it's been good.
How it should be.
Real good. Real good. How about yourself? How's your business been treating you?
It's going all right. New chassis.
I see. Might be
Brain
able to teach...
still in the jaw.
Huh, you might be able to teach Jonathan a thing or two. No offense, son, but he's one tough son of a bitch.
I'll show him the ropes if I get the time.
Well, don't cut him no slack. He's a trained murderer, that's for sure. He's damn good at it. So why the new chassis? Decided to need a bit of an upgrade?
Looks better on the advertisements. Old one was told to be too scary.
I mean, the horns really add to the appeal. Could really fuck some up.
People do like horns, don't they?
Hello, Shometsu and Encore.
Mr. Ludovic.
I figured I'd stay around. The test is here.
Absolutely. So ready for
We
the test?
have we have everything in stock ready for you, sir. And we have a special agent that will be giving your demonstration.
Understood. Would you mind if we had our Astro units come along as well?
Bring whoever you want to bring. This is a show for you and everyone aligned with you.
Absolutely. And this will be at the Shometsu facility, correct?
Yes, our labs, just like last time.
Understood. I'll let the rest know. I'll be right out.
Actually, I will be right back.
Shometsu, be advised, we'll be heading over for the weapon.
Welcome back.
I figured a target would also be good.
Oh, thank God you found one.
I can get another if you'd like.
Do you mind grabbing one more?
Yes, I'll be right back.
Appreciate it.
I meant to say thank you, I'll be right back.
on?
Yes.
Your system's always a little bit rebooted more, so. Gotta make sure you're all good.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jonathan.
Affirmative.
What's going on? What can I help you with?
Hi. I'm going to attempt to continue working on this to get it to work. I have had the blueprints and I've been working on it over the break. I have finished. So.
What is it?
A
Weapon
railgun.
testers, get ready. Trident's on their way.
Okay. What's your what?
Still working on a manual note just in
Five.
case.
4. That's right. I remember. Oh, is it 5 now? Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. Give me a second. I had to switch into a model that actually has a dice roll on it, unfortunately. I cannot use my D. I'm Hinkley now. Also not it.
Amy, I'm in here.
No, hold on, Shitty. I'm in the DM radio also.
Oh.
Luca, or not Luca, Chair, can I get you to respawn so that I can, do you have the DM hands that are the pick-upable, the shareable ones?
The charitable ones?
Oh god, the shareable ones, the ones that we can clone.
Oh, you need to clone these?
Yeah, I need to clone some working DM hands. Okay.
Okay, yeah, here, come up.
Yeah. Let me
fly out there, go get your boy.
Hold on, where did you go? Yep. It won't let me unless you change out of that avatar and then back into it. Unfortunately.
If that doesn't work, Chandler. You'll be the same. Good minute for,
Name's Encore.
Ongo, yes. I think I remember you.
Ladies and gentlemen of Astro and Trident alike, I'd like to welcome you to our training
Back to the
facility.
theater sex approvals.
Today, a fine agent of
You coming with us?
testing and demonstrating our
I
weapons
actually
against
must,
all nations and giving
renew
you
the
a hell of a good
contract
time.
with Trevor.
Besides that, sit back, relax.
And I'll be back. But if you're still here, I'll tell you.
Like anything particular, let me know.
I'll see you around.
And then I'll add it to the list. Yep. Operational part of it, if you don't mind.
Very well.
Right, fair enough. If you would come over to the table here, I can give you a brief overview of what we'll be looking at today. Of course, got some old favorites returning and
Come here, Jonathan.
newer revisions of classics I'm sure some of you are well acquainted with. Over here we've got our standard issue sniper and
I'm
assault
praying this goes
models.
well. Stand over here if you would.
Our new brand of handgun.
Last time I gave this demonstration, Trident's one of our biggest benefactors. One of our closest allies. We already signed Avalon on, but if we don't get these guys on, it's gonna look bad for us.
Shields and body armor.
I'm putting good faith in the boss, though.
I understand I haven't had much use for these. Yeah.
I believe you can still be heard.
The other things are much more
And
reliable.
be a bit more quiet during the demonstration.
Start with the sniper rifle.
I'm sure this will go this
You
well.
are well aware of this model.
Oh, I'm sure it'll go perfectly fine.
Many conveniences. and
Quite presentable and everything's already.
purposes.
Yes, we
Capable of
keep
hitting
it
targets
presentable.
What was the range on this again?
Excellent. We'll look around how that happens. Okay?
Well, with certain settings, I don't think it misses at any range.
Let's observe from afar, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
You get the lens
of
up
course
satellite.
upgraded the calibration on the scope. It automatically tracks to any model of eye that you may possess, synthetic or otherwise. Has a satellite uplink in some of our more expensive models, but the base one will do you just fine for everyday work. Also increased the penetration of the shots it fires. Punch right through body armor. Our standard issue assault rifle here. Again, I'm sure many of you are well familiar with it. Upgraded the efficiency of the battery on it. You'll only need to come back to us about a month or so now. Lower time of maintenance. Everything is modular on it. If you have any ideas for, I guess, custom setups, we'd be well happy to acquaint you. Changed the grip actually, made it more ergonomic to hold. And I'd say you'll be having a better time with this than the one that you were probably holding last year. If we had these, the invasion would have lasted half as long. Next up. Suppose, yeah, this is a taser. Looks like it's got a...
Well, a taser has come in handy for combat in the past.
Absolutely.
Don't knock it.
Yeah, we've seen the footage. Of course, portable, light, high battery, high output too. Easily concealable.
And that's
Perfect for the
a
bureaucratic type.
non-lethal weapon?
Depending on how long you use it for.
I see.
And the intent.
How well does it work on magical creatures then?
Can they receive a current?
I believe so.
There you go. As long as you hit exposed flesh or something conductive, should do its job.
You can also request a modification to make it a lighter range or higher.
I believe this is Mr. Kravers, or we have more represent.
Lives there for your weapons demonstration.
Demonstration's already going through. Just want to head down there. Feel free to watch.
Thank you.
Larger of this?
Escort complete. Thank you for your trust.
Encore over
Good work.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll see if we can
He's
accommodate.
he is, as they say, dummy thick, so he needs
I am grateful that you have thought.
Yeah. I was just saying, we probably want to
Let me test something, Jonathan. You can hear me right now, right?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Well,
I do not currently have a
I guess I can't lower my voice very well.
Mine. Weakness is thinking.
Look at it while you're on display.
Can you hear me? Never gets old.
When you mention the sword, we have our two models right here.
Check the front for me. Make sure they're doing alright out there.
Affirmative. How are you two holding up?
I'm doing fine.
And you?
How about, you?
Fine. If you'd like to take a short break or anything, I'll man the cave.
Yeah. You wanna do a loop real quick?
Yeah, stretch your legs.
We'll be right back.
Affirmative. Greetings.
Greetings there.
What can I do for you today?
Nearest. Oh, I'm simply inquiring in different corporations and their whole, I suppose, jig here. It's my first day here, so.
Welcome. Well, we're Shometsu. My name's Sergeant Jonathan. Pleasure to meet you. From your logo, means you're a Valkyrie.
Yes, my name is Torvik. I'm Valkyrie's doctor at the minute, so.
Oh. Pleasure to meet you.
But it's good to meet you. I've rarely heard of synthetics getting ranks such as sergeant before. You must be quite the unique model. I mean, you look quite unique.
Affirmative. Most things are very top secret with my project, but over the last year, well, 2 years, I guess, since the invasion, things have changed. I would say yes, I'm a special occasion. I am actually the chief of security of Shometsu, with Lieutenant Craver being the head of security.
I see. Was it that the Craver gentleman you were with earlier? I saw you walking
Yes.
around with a gentleman.
Affirmative.
Oh, there he is then. And then
Right
he's
now,
gone.
yes, right now they're having a weapons demonstration.
Ah, I see. Interesting. So you specialize in weapons, I see.
Yes.
Or is it armor, or...
The little
I
both.
see.
To be fair, on official papers, we would technically be rivals. Valkyrie being
suppose
ballistics
we
and,
are.
of course, well, you're the doctor, so...
Being energy.
Mhm.
Really, all I care about right now is keeping people alive. From what I heard last year was quite
It
a
was-
bloody mess for Valkyrie.
Yes, it was actually very disheartening on what happened. I witnessed many of them die here.
That is unfortunate. Well, hopefully I can help prevent that in some way.
Of course.
If something does happen this year.
Let's hope it doesn't.
So you were in production last year, or produced, or...
Most things that are actually public information right now. I used to be a regular unit, a VI-952 unit. Then one day, one of my creators decided to upgrade me, and well, this is where we're at now. Project Beowulf.
Seems quite impressive. Oh. And then I suppose that means you're like, I suppose, a crowning of achievement in regards to like, you say you work in energy, like hard light and whatnot.
Affirmative. Though my brothers and sisters, they don't possess the hard light technology. They possess the
Thank you.
energy shielding.
You confirm me, Sprague.
Charming. So you're like a prototype then?
Affirmative. I am the prototype, the one that receives majority of the upgrades, in order for the others to receive the final upgrades. That's why I said I'm more of a special case.
Cut your conversation short. You are needed immediately.
Affirmative.
Have fun.
Inside.
Do you need a doctor?
Nope, nothing like that. Thank you for the offer.
What's wrong?
All the corporate heads of this sector, or not sector, but this building have just been called into a meeting that just happened within the next 3 minutes. I need you and Agent W to take over the weapon test. Department heads will be heading up and having a conversation with Galactic. Can you handle that if we have to leave early?
Affirmative.
Thank you. Let's go. Just wait here and wait.
Very impressive. Meeting at the top. Top meeting room.
I'm sorry to cut this short. Agent, do you mind stopping the demonstration? Apparently we are all needed in our meeting room, so if you don't mind following our head of security
it's
to our
fine.
meeting room, it would be wonderful.
It's fine. Just us. Just our personnel.
Oh, I was doing
You can go on ahead.
Alright. I'll leave that to you then.
She is correct. Unfortunately, we are being called to a meeting right now. I'll leave you here with our associate and our guard. I wish you all.
That's quite
good day.
alright.
Understood.
Thank you for coming out. I got some business to deal with Mars, if you don't
Phil?
mind. Ophi, would you like to come with me?
Indeed.
Going to Valkyrie?
Okay.
Understood, just like we
If
said.
any revisions are needed,
Alright,
we
let's
can
go
discuss
head
at a
on.
later date.
Absolutely.
Thank you all for the demonstration.
It's a
It was
pleasure as
mighty
always.
impressive. Mighty impressive indeed.
We need to meet at the top building.
We hope to see you soon.
Let's see if Monty went to the other room. Other than that, we'll be up there.
And thank you, Agent, for providing the demonstration. Shall we?
At your command, sir. I suppose we shall. It'd be alright if I took a stab at firing, just to get a feel for them.
It's just me also using fishing wire to get around.
I think it's just you. Maybe not. I'm unsure.
It's good to see you again.
You as well. Like the new digs.
Honey, punch, dang.
Alright, thank you.
ma'am.
Unlikely. Well, guess I should catch up to the coworkers. Thank you.
Things go well.
Sorry. Didn't realize my helmet was muted. We'll leave this mess for everyone else to clean up.
Oh, I guess that demonstration's
Is it just
over.
me, or did that fella have the aim of a blind bat?
His aim was pretty piss poor.
Yeah.
I would
I
hope
got
that.
pretty good calibrated accuracy.
Yes, I saw you hit every single shot.
Well, practice makes perfect. I'll be seeing you around.
Affirmative.
This ain't my company to keep, so I'm gonna head back.
Take care.
Righto. A year ago, my daughter was taken to your branch. I think you know why I'm angry.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
So,
Yes?
no, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was telling them to be quiet while we discuss this, because clearly this is a matter that
Well,
only us should be discussing.
I'm not exactly happy that my daughter was kidnapped by pirates. I suppose you could say that I'm downright furious, and I have been for quite some time.
So you're not privy to the truth, then?
I'm privy to what is important, Phil. If I can call you that.
Indeed.
What I'm interested in right now is exactly what you are planning to do for the next few months.
Increase profits, sell product, and innovate.
I see. Well, what I'm going to do is I will have to be finding another heir. This is a problem. My family has run this corporation for generations. How many of you know how Shometsu is run?
Honor-bound family.
Yes.
Respect above all.
Right. I meant more in the, personnel sort of situation. There are 5 CEOs. I am one. I am the head of the Ikaruga household. Without my daughter, I am lacking an heir, which means I am unable to seat someone if something happens. I've spent the last year trying to get her back. And I have most of you here to blame, I assume. Now, here is what's going to happen. Who is currently in charge?
That would be me, sir.
Right. From now on, I think you and Craver and sorry, who was the others there?
Thomas Reed.
Dias Umbrella.
Sergeant Jonathan.
Monty
Are
Chancellor.
there synths in that boardroom? Why?
He is keeping guard at the door.
Military personnel. Yes.
Whatever. Yes. Well. Alright. From now on, you are all the CEO. You each share this position. And as a result, if this corporation goes under, or if anything happens this year, you are all on the chopping block equally. I want you to understand what it feels like to have a corp run by more than one person, and see what it's like when you lose your seat. Do you understand me?
Indeed, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, I would like you to do something for me. I would like you to find any remnants of that damned pirate crew and bring them here. I would like to have a conversation with them. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
You do.
Yes,
and
sir.
if I may add,
Yes.
we have a data package concerning the events of last year and the individuals you refer to as pirates. If you like, we can send that your way, along with the last up-to-date information as to the whereabouts of your daughter.
I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Craver?
We'll get that to him as soon as we can, sir.
All right. And this time, Craver, don't leave me waiting. I'm not known for my patience. Ikaruga out.
Oh, that was a shit meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful fucking
The good thing
situation
I'm
to be
coming
in.
with the pirates, as they call it, so maybe I can talk to them.
Can we get back to working now?
Yeah, I
That's a promotion, I guess.
Possibly sitting on 2 contracts that could have been signed already.
Yeah, you go deal with that. We'll talk for a second. I guess, yeah, business as usual.
Yeah, business as usual. Yeah. It's not like,
I'm gonna go talk to
last year we were dealing with applications what the other guy did to the Undercity. Now we got this on
We'll
our
just send
ass.
them all the information we have.
Exactly.
That's not
Do you
enough
want
to
to
convince
get?
them, but I mean, like, what do we do, you know?
Do you want me to get the pirates?
Look into it for now, but we don't need to take action.
Reed, if you could, contact Ghost. He's still on our comms list. We're gonna need it.
We've got a posse of union representatives, including a governor that would like to make introductions in person.
Oh, you're fucking me.
Fucking kidding me.
Let's go deal
Craver
with
and I will
this.
handle this. The rest of you go make sure that our VIPs are safe.
Yeah, fun.
They've left. They went back to.
She'll never tell
Alright,
you.
good.
This planet is a piece of fucking shit.
Arrives on your personal data network. It's just a message.
Go see to our VIPs in the lab if they're there. We'll meet with Union.
No, I escorted them out. They were leaving.
Oh, then wait outside and let Union know the heads are coming.
I
Last
have
year.
no context for what you're referencing.
Well, personally, it is old information of someone who I think had caused problems last year.
Disregard the stats.
Other than that, I can see you have new people with you this time. I do not recognize the faces.
Yes.
Indeed. Counterclockwise. Xenon Honeybee. A pleasure.
Hello.
You may call me Honey if you so wish.
Miss Archivist. Just Arc.
Hello.
I'll take Jen. Hi.
Wonderful. Hello. Well, for those
No.
who are here that are new, I am Dr. Montechansi. Address me however you see, I don't care.
Dr. Chansey.
Are you the CEO now, or is that someone
No,
else?
that is...
Chief of Security.
We currently had a very interesting meeting, but I will still address my superiors.
Hey, it is him. Alright. How's the hand
Hello.
doing?
As well as it can be.
It's good
Do
to
we
hear.
want a more formal meeting place to introduce ourselves, or you find
Oh,
just
right,
talking
sorry.
in here?
I mean,
We've got a head office.
here is fine if you wish to speak in one of your meeting rooms. That is also fine.
Yeah, sure,
I've
come on
already
in.
introduced myself.
Count
I'm
3,
gonna go
2,
try
1.
try.
It's happened so many times I've memorized it at this point.
You've only
Yeah,
been here
take
for
him
one
to the
day.
right
I'm
or
proud of
take
you,
him to the
Mr. Jin.
Left one.
Yeah, I'll take him to the left.
To the left, Arch.
Left, Miss
Oh, sure,
Beast.
by all means. Get in our lab and see all our fancy cake. By all means, have a
I was following the young lady.
No, it's fine.
I
She
know she's
misunderstood.
terribly, terribly sweet, but you must. Come on now, you must listen to instructions.
Come on.
Jonathan,
No,
can
she
you
was
do
a
me
bit
favor?
ahead, so it might have.
Yes.
She might have missed it.
I don't cause any issues. Take these from me.
Affirmative.
Give them back to me after we're done. I think you're standing in my spot.
This is your spot.
Yeah, it is.
That's the brooding corner, so it's his spot.
It's the brooding. Okay.
You're quite correct about that, yeah.
Watch your word.
So,
Well, we're just having fun here.
as
Yeah,
you
we can be as
knew
formal as we
from-
need to. Yes.
As you knew from last year, I was the emissary from Tonos. Now, as you might have guessed from what you've heard, I am the governor of the Outer Ring now.
Oh, congratulations on the promotion.
Yes, it was a surprise. But yes, that is all I really wish to say. Mostly so you know who to go to.
Of course.
Just
Shall we get
standard
started with
calling.
introductions then? Yes. I am the local Shometsu head, Phil. That over there is
that-
Craver, our head of security.
Is that Mr.
Outside we
Phil
have-
or just Phil?
Whatever you prefer.
Very well.
Yes. Over there behind the glass, looking all menacing, is Corporal Jonathan. Yeah, that's the rank you're at now?
Sergeant.
Sergeant, sorry. It's been a while.
I appreciate
woman
somebody
you met at the
stares
gate?
through at me through a glass.
I'm sure you're well aware of Monty. And we also have Titus Obrelin. Those two kind of run our R&D division. And, of course, the other personnel you'll probably run into out in the wild. They're personable folk, but we always need to have them doing something. Who would we start with here?
If no one else. I am Xenon.
seems to be the order of
Xenon.
System, mate.
It seems to be the standard order. Standard order. Xenon. Xenon Honeybee. You may call me Bee or Honey, whichever you prefer. It's up to you.
I'll stick with Xenon, thanks.
Very well.
Yes, and I'm Miss Arc Weist.
Otake Jin.
Your security? Yeah.
At least one of them, yes.
I figured with a giant mallet and all.
Understandable.
A Koba.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Apologies. Is there any urgent matter you're coming here to discuss, or is it just introductions?
I mean, I want to buy a gun from you, but I don't want to call that urgent.
Sure. I mean, we can sign a weapons contract if you'd like.
I need to, like, if it would be an official union purchase, I would need to look into that, but, so maybe
Specifically me, I don't know about the rest of the union.
I mean, if you just want to buy a personal firearm, we can set you up with something here too. You want like one of these, or you want something bigger?
Bigger. Always go bigger.
We can also get you a bigger version of this model.
Something that can pack more of a punch.
Okay.
I would be careful, just with your funds. I don't know how much you have specifically, but
Oh no,
this is expensive.
Plans?
It's funny seeing
Memberships?
you going broke. No offense.
I heard that.
Yeah, don't mind him. He served.
But yes, if you have the money now, then you can certainly purchase one. But if it would be an efficient, like as I said,
I believe we may have some leftovers from a demonstration earlier. If you'd like to preview some of our wares before making a purchase, of course. I understand for someone of your financial stature, you might want to consider your purchases a little more heavily. After all, you'd probably be signing into a monthly membership plan, making payments every now and then. Of course, we'd keep your weapon maintained and up to date. Of course, this discussion can be had
sitting on the radio.
later.
yes.
If there's
but,
anything more urgent you need to come to us for.
No, as I said, I just wish to probably introduce myself as the new governor and make sure that you knew who to contact if needed.
Of course, I'm sure you still have my number from last year.
Wrong one.
I would guess so. This is.
I'll be right back.
I did. Yes, I do. But yes, Mr. Honeybee would be the other person to talk to about political matters.
Of course.
Oh,
And here he comes.
that is just about it. So.
I just wanted to buy. I didn't know this was like a sign a monthly contract or anything. I'm new to
we
this
have
part.
different pricing plans depending on your income.
At the very least, it might be a good idea to double check your funding.
True.
But yes, I do believe that is about it, so we will take our leave. Have a good day.
Of
It is nice seeing you again.
Indeed.
Take care.
Oh.
What the?
In the next life, eh? In the next life. Oh, hello. Never mind. Okay.
Jonathan, if
Thank
you
you.
could
Again.
to see him out.
Take care.
Affirmative.
Of course.
It's been an absolute pleasure. I like him. I do like Mr. Walker.
Union's always a colorful bunch.
Mr. Walker. You mean the
I think it
cat?
was Walker, right?
That?
The gentleman in the back.
No, I don't think so.
No, that's
No, I don't think it was Walker.
names.
It was,
You know me, names.
Flavor, right?
Hmm.
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't have cracked you. It's too funny.
Hmm. Now you understand.
You know, now I do. I really do.
If you're
It
still
wasn't
here.
funny even after I let the joke run. It wasn't that funny in the end. So I think we both.
So what was that? I was gonna say, if you forgive my father, he served, unfortunately, so he doesn't see kindly to Union. Of course.
The person who probably
see.
killed him.
Oh, that makes sense. The one who turned them on. Or activated them, or however it works.
There we go.
Thank you,
Until next
Sergeant.
time.
Take care.
Are we gonna
Have a good
talk
day.
about that, or arc, or
What?
I'll continue talking for a bit more that way.
Okay.
Proceed.
Try to be nice.
Yes. For him to be
Traverse should be
Bit of a
here
character, that one.
tomorrow because they want a weapons demonstration. But that's for another day.
Reset
Thank
it
you, Doc.
Are one of you going to
talk with Atlas or
Atlas?
Astral?
Yeah.
Astral.
Astral? Oh.
I've been running.
Astral not already here?
Took me a break. They
Astral
were
was
here
Oh, we didn't
with
get
their
we didn't get a contract signed.
specific
Yeah. We can
demonstration.
call
No.
them up. They have a line for that.
You do so.
Was it 40?
I'll let one of you two handle it.
I don't remember.
45.
There you go.
Alright. So here. Okay.
Same as
Looks like you're
usual.
still getting a decent cut. Yeah.
And
This
free
this
marketing.
bit here has me concerned, but
Oh,
yeah.
that.
I guess
I mean, it's
Conrad
just
liked the
small
demonstration.
deduction, but get our guns out there. More people buy 'em. We just get this Ikaruga man off our backs for payments.
Yep. Well, as long as we turn a profit, we should be fine.
2 corporates
other
down,
things
third one on its way.
Yep.
We were discussing maybe going to Geb, but then again, the last time we were there, you almost had a shootout with them, so
It's water under the bridge.
Alright,
Whatever.
well,
We're
we'll
going
go to them.
Saru.
And...
Yeah.
Fuck those magic dick bags. No one else can go talk to them.
Hey, look.
Just to...
They're making making the problems, and we're making the cure. All right. As far as I see it.
Suppose so. Right, me and Jonathan will go over to Gem and see if they want to sign a weapons contract.
Of course. Do you need this tablet? So
Nah,
just offload
I'll
this onto
just,
my phone?
yeah, you can just offload it. Alright, off to Gem,
Alright.
Jonathan. Let's not have another firefight.
Good luck.
Thank you. Lady and gent, we're going off to Geb. Wish us not a happy firefight.
Try not to get yourself killed. Maybe.
Well, last time I was there, right, Mr. Phil almost had a firefight with all their personnel. I pulled out my guns. Our PR at the time pulled out her gun. It was a whole standoff.
Are you sure you
thing,
don't want
so-
me to go? Considering I'm the only one
do
who
you
hasn't
want to,
pulled a
Doc?
weapon out on them. I don't care. I'd rather you not have a firefight with a possibility of death.
You think the rat's there?
Are you then?
Well, then you can come with
Where are you
me while
going
I
there,
make this
Doc?
delivery to Trident.
No, Trident got it.
Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. Greetings.
Salutations.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you too. What brings you here?
Well, my name is Sergeant Jonathan, Chief of Security of Shometsu, and I was coming to possibly offer a weapons contract. Jeb.
Ooh.
You know, we have someone that works in that. Do you wanna go get him here? Do you wanna see if he's available?
I will go
after
check
sending
to
those
see if he
emails.
is busy with his emails.
Our contract guy is kind of new, so he's just like reading some books about this other contract because this is the third person that's come up to us with a contract. So it's a lot for our first day.
I'm assuming Valkyrie and Astral have already come by.
Actually, neither.
Astral did. They just left us their number and walked off.
Oh yeah, that's true. I wasn't here. But yes, Astral.
Be sure if you need something done, to call Radio 45.
Mind if I ask what the other one was?
Oh, oh, they're just here. It slipped my mind. Traverse? Is that it?
Traverse just came by.
Traverse wants to deal
We
with.
had one come by.
Yes.
We had Trident come by. One of their guards like went over and said some stuff.
Affirmative.
But
Some of
it's
the
nothing
union
but
folks came over
contracts.
earlier too.
What other corporations
How's
have
your day
you?
going?
Yeah, I was gonna
Pretty
say.
good. Oh, what was the question?
I was just gonna ask how the contracts with the other corporations were going.
Very well. We've signed on with Trident. Traverse will be doing a weapons demonstration tomorrow. And, of course, we re-signed with Avalon.
I see.
There's also a security contract that we offer as well, in case of emergencies. Just like Astral, except we are more overt.
Would have been nice to have all those when the aliens came and invaded, but I guess being safer now is your best bet.
To be fair, last year was something.
Yeah.
They will be out shortly. They are still waiting for a response for an email, but I do believe they are coming out very quickly.
Do you think we should let him go and just... do you think it's gonna take a long time?
He did say he would be a minute or so.
We have more guests.
Those are my associates.
We are very busy today.
We are. Who told him to say Geblo?
Common phrase, Geblo.
That's the...
Salutations.
Greetings, Geb.
Greetings.
Hi.
Hello there. We're here to strike a deal if you're interested.
Well, I would love to...
This is the fourth deal in a row.
I
Yeah,
know,
this is a good
I know.
one.
Busy day. I'll tell you
We
what.
are weapon suppliers. It's in our nature to make deals with other corporations so we can provide you with the safest way of protecting yourselves.
Not a problem.
Consider it in good faith.
Absolutely. I will tell you what. Would you like to sit and talk, or would you like to talk here, rather somewhere private?
Inside.
Inside, not a
would
problem.
probably be better, so we can discuss the details of your deal if you wish to
Absolutely.
make it.
Yes, of course. Could I get 2 guards, please? Yeah, I'll take you and one of the guards, and
I don't mind going
go
in.
from there. Okay, awesome.
Go ahead,
Perfect.
Marcus.
All right, perfect, Marcus. Yeah, if you will follow me, we'll have you go and get scanned, and then we'll
course.
go from there. All right. Perfect.
I do believe it
Radio
goes
Alright.
is
myself.
on 10. If anything
Absolutely.
happens. You got it?
First corporation to actually scan
Radio
us.
10, no talking about anyone
I like their
with
security.
purple skin or big ears.
Well done.
Not the only people who do it.
All right.
My man.
I say
You got
we should go to the upper office.
I was going to say just very well.
Well, we actually do have the meeting room. We could always use the meeting room. I do apologize. Usually I do introduce myself first, but I do apologize. I didn't catch any of your names.
It's alright, we can do introductions in the meeting room if you would prefer and make it
Not a
easier on everyone instead of walking and talking.
Absolutely. Just watch your step.
Of course.
Alrighty. Follow me. We'll go right into the meeting room here.
Wonderful.
Alright. Well, to keep things nice and simple, it is a pleasure to meet both of you. My name's Reverend Max. You can call me Max, Reverend, whatever you prefer. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you. I am Dr. Chansey. You can call me Miss Chansey or Monty, or switch them up. I don't care.
Not a problem. Does Doctor work, or would you rather Doctor and your
That's
first
fine.
name? Not a problem, Doctor.
Again, I don't care.
Awesome. And so what was your name?
Craver, head of security for Shometsu on this land.
Craver, it is a pleasure. So,
Sir?
I was kind of brought into just a quick summary as to what was going on, but what did you come to the table with?
We have come to provide a option of new weaponry for yourself or your guards to protect yourself. Essentially a weapons deal, and usually all we ask is a small sum, like a subscription. We renew these contracts every year, obviously. But our weaponry is quite high grade, and consider it a good faith of wanting our other corporates to be protecting themselves efficiently.
Absolutely. So just a couple questions. The subscription service, is there a locked fee for that? Does that vary depending on
It is
the grade and as such, maybe the quantity?
We adjust the fee depending on what you would particularly enjoy. We have had other corporations come by Shometsu for a weapons testing and see what we can provide to them and see what is exactly needed from us. So if you would like to also do that, or we can equip you with a standard, which is shields, guns, swords. The usual.
Understood. I would be interested in knowing the type of weaponry and more or less the benefactor to our security. Obviously, here does have a some say with security, and I would obviously love to make our security much stronger.
Of course.
I do ask question though that because the gods have probably never seen what you guys are offering, which is why it is so unique.
Yes.
I would be more interested in knowing if it would work for them and what their needs would be. Seeing as I'm not a god, I feel like it would be more sufficient for them to be the ones to kind of make that comfortable judgment.
Of course.
So my question would come down to essentially, would there be a way to work down some kind of trial period in order for the gods to get a feel for what you guys are offering?
We can offer a trial period of our pistols and shields, just so they can get adjusted with our weaponry. Pistols are quite simple to use, state of the art. Plasma rounds. Simple design, sleek, easy, keeps on a person. I have no prior understanding, but these guns are quite simple, easy for new guards to learn and train under, as well as do reliable damage in a short situation. Our shields can block almost anything except our own rounds. So.
Understood. That was actually my next question. In terms of the cost per ammunition, is it sufficient? Is it economically
the cost comes
sufficient?
in with the contract.
Okay. Well, then I I will say this. I would be interested in maybe proposing a trial period for the guards and security, and to obviously get a sense as to what they are potentially looking for. And from there, I would be willing to take the contract and look at it over, and potentially maybe tomorrow, coming up with an option, if that would be okay.
We do also offer that you can make custom suggestions for your gear. It will affect the price, but many corporations have asked for specific things to be added to their contracts. We do offer shield grenades, which put a large shield, good for transporting VPs or important items, such as transports for other restaurants and such. I do believe that we can work out a trial period, and I can come over later with a contract for that trial, and we can discuss a further one.
Okay,
In
I
about a
think
week
that
or
would,
so?
yeah, that would be perfectly fine. I think we could work that out. I would like to baby step it, start slow, and then speak to security and see what adjustments we need to make, and from there, hopefully have a more defined list to go from there.
Wonderful. If at all that we can help with that, we can also provide a weapons demonstration for you all at Shometsu.
That would actually be phenomenal. I think we should plan a day too. This way, the guards and security are well aware as to what they're working with and know how to properly operate.
How
that
about
would be good.
tomorrow? We will be doing another weapons demonstration as well for another corporation. So that way,
Not a problem.
see us demonstrate the same things that we
Of
will be
course.
offering.
Would you be willing to let us know when this trial was happening so we could come and not
course, we
spectate, but
will
kind of
have-
overwatch?
We will have someone personally come and get you and escort you to Shometsu.
Okay.
There is no
Perfect.
issue with that. Wonderful.
All right.
It is a pleasure doing business with you.
Absolutely. Business
I will bring
always
a
booms,
trial
as I
contract.
say.
to
Okay,
me
no problem.
Later, I will write it up for you. Wonderful.
Okay, no
It was a
problem.
pleasure
I
doing
look forward to
business.
speaking. Absolutely, Doctor. And sir, I do apologize. What was your name again?
Craver. It is secure.
Craver, that's right. Well, Craver, it's been a pleasure. I do appreciate you coming, and we shall speak very, very soon. I will help escort you guys out.
Wonderful. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Do you want the
excuse me
guards to
there.
escort them out?
Come on, son.
Sure, actually. Guards, would you be willing to escort out our guest, please?
I'll escort them this one.
All right,
Thank you,
perfect.
dear.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, yeah.
So, who's your office? Are you kidding me?
I see management has changed quite a bit.
I miss Ricky.
Change is sometimes a good thing.
And it always is.
You want to attempt Masaru?
I think me and the doc need to have a conversation.
Affirmative.
Yes, we do. You could. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. It was a pleasure.
Have a nice day.
Take care. You have a better speaking voice than me, dog.
Of course. It comes with the territory, I guess.
That guard needs
Yeah,
discipline.
you fit. You want to go show him some discipline?
Not until they hire us
That's a
for
joke.
a security contract.
Oh. God, there's that.
I'll train them well.
I will
You still
probably
need that
also
belt.
inform them that we can offer them guard training the next time I speak with them.
Very well. Back home, I
We'll talk
suppose?
at Shometsu for a moment. Yes.
Well, that's one thing that I don't miss. Readjusting my visuals.
Huh. Yeah, you get used to it. Especially if you're stuck here for a year.
I like the planet that I was peacekeeping at.
I'm sure it was a lovely paradise full of tropical flowers and fondue.
Yeah, it's full of death and destruction.
Just filling Kraver instead.
I'm gonna go have a chat with the doc, but yeah.
Yeah, Astral should be coming by in a bit.
Oh,
wonderful.
okay.
Do we already have that contract written up?
Yeah, where?
Yep, it's on that tablet.
Wonderful.
Gab will be entering a trial period with us, and then after a while we will see where they stand. Things are going well.
They will also be coming possibly tomorrow for a weapons test as well, so they will also be here with the other corporation that is wanting to test weapons.
Of course. I will leave you to it then.
Very well. We'll be back soon. Hopefully.
You've got my personal line if you need to inform me of anything.
Sure.
Alright. Astral should be coming by eventually. They didn't say when. But, just direct them inside. The others will know what to do.
Yep. Sure thing, sir.
See you around.
For this contract deal that we have with them.
Alright.
So, what have you been up to over the year?
Well, developing more Beowulfs like yourself. Well, upgrading, I guess. New developments.
Speaking of which,
Trying to.
when we were in Traverse, they asked if their 2 Beowulfs were shipped. I'm sure they received theirs, correct?
Yeah, I just went by there earlier and I confirmed them, and they do have them in storage.
Okay. Just making sure.
Everything should be good with them. Actually, I need to talk to Mars. I think they might have something that can help me. Look forward to a new possible test firing.
Wait for it.
We are only responsible for what you do while on the premises. Something corporate jargon. I would have disarmed you. I would have given you a pat down here just because you were skeptical. Would I have found anything?
Oh, shit. Ooh. Sorry.
We're here to
We're here for him,
some
mostly.
weaponry.
Of course. Luckily for you, we still have our testing areas of weapons still up from our previous one today.
Wow.
So if you all don't mind, you can come with
Fantastic.
me into the lab and we can demonstrate for you what we have.
I don't mind will I get a hands-on demonstration? Will I be able to hold the weapon and shoot it?
You can probably check around on something that you
See
might
if we
like.
could manage, but we would have to see if we can find one of our larger guns for you to use. If that's alright.
That's of course it's alright. If it needs to be custom made, we can afford it.
Of course, it may need to be, to ensure that it is the
Jonathan,
perfect size
word
for your
before you head in there. Pleasure to see you lot again.
It's the same.
Jonathan, I need you to take my stead, aiding the good doctor on getting this deal signed. I need to go speak with Mr. Ludovic urgently. If the doc asks where I am, I'm at Trident. Don't let me down, son. You never have.
Understood.
In some custom-made armor? You could step this way.
Do we go with
Astral seemed fully incompetent on the subject, so this is your call.
True. I mean,
We have
if
made
you're able
armor
to take...
as well as heavy synthetic coverings before. It could
I
be as
do
simple as
require
arm armor
heavy
or
armor.
such. It would take a while, but we could definitely get it made.
Are we able to rush order it for the next day?
I could see, but we are a efficient group. We'd rather you not have incomplete product, of course. We would rather you have the
Almost
most
2
refined and
days.
perfect armor.
2 days.
That is the
Very
most
well,
we can do.
That's fine. I'm
If you could step over here for me, so we can show you our demonstration. You are free to stand at the front gateway. We will be having Jonathan stand by, so you can also see the weapons.
Sorry, I'm scraping my head against the wall.
Oh boy.
Come. Walk. No, you guys can walk him. It'll be fine.
Nice. Oh my.
We have 2 tables, so if you feel so obliged while I'm demonstrating this one to look at that one, go ahead. It does not bother us at any point. We have refined our swords as of recent. They are now vibroblades. If we were to drop one of these, it'd go down 6 floors the most, so do be careful, but it is quite efficient. We also have the smaller variant. Dagger. Yes.
No. I assume you work with hard light. Shometsu works with hard light, right?
Yes, we work with hard light, but these are the recent refinements to our swords at least. Everything else still works the same as last year, but have sleeker designs and a bit more refined, of course.
I would like, if possible, I would like a blade attachment on the right arm with the armor.
Yes.
You want a vibroblade or hard light? Hard light might be a little much since it does have, it needs a... overheats sometimes with hard light. It needs a lot of power.
I can take the heat.
Vibroblades. Very well.
Of course.
Fantastic.
Those are our
Sorry, I didn't mean to
vibroblades.
interrupt your demonstration.
fine.
Go ahead.
I do not mind answering any questions, of course. Our extended shields. For simple on-hand use. Blocks mostly everything, aside from our own rounds. Of course, that's just a
tell you how efficient they are if you're dealing with
a sister company.
Neat.
Machine guns do quite well. A bit of a burst fire, but it does well in its own right. We have a traditional sniper rifle, of course. We have used these plenty of times.
Oh, totally.
Ooh. Indeed.
And as well as the standard pistol. Quite sleek, small, easy to handle. Has a safety function if you genuinely so desire.
Careful there, you two.
Does quite well in its own right. As long as they're behind the lines, it's not an issue.
Remember, interrupt you.
Your pen.
Indeed.
That is also true. We
Not to interrupt you.
Demonstration. Of course. I am always willing to answer questions.
Let's not show off the weak stuff. Let's show the good stuff. I can handle it.
Well, I would rather not freeze our room, of course. But we do
Of course, things of the gun nature, things that shoot projectiles.
Yes. Those are our strongest weapons. They do look very small, but when we custom make yours, I'm sure the rounds will be much larger and a bit more of a problem for most. These are shield grenades.
Modular as well.
Trigger it.
Great.
It's very good for protecting large groups. It has a warning, well, it will start to dissipate and weave in and out. It can take almost any shot. It can take as much.
Do you mind
damage
shooting the
until it goes
shield real
down.
quick?
What specific materials do you use for the crystal? Mostly
Thank you for the demonstration.
Metal, some man-made. I believe the armor is carbon.
I believe this is something in your size.
Things are definitely flexible and lighter. We don't want, basically, if we want to give our customers any weaponry that will be
Efficient
useful
for
for
protecting
them,
our larger
so it
groups,
doesn't, well,
transporting VPs, anything like that.
Do you mind
cry
if
grenades.
I hold one?
Of course. Please, pick your poison.
Keep going on about the grenades. I'm listening.
Our cryo grenades were used during the invasion of last year, as you remember. As you can see, that is the warning that it will dissipate.
Totally.
We have specific dummies ready for you.
Sure.
Yes, but
This
the
is
cryo grenades we
difficult.
had used frequently will provide a general area of cold and frost.
I'm gonna move
For whatever tickles your fancy.
Perhaps this size will be
As you
better
can see,
for
we
you.
also have some of the armor on the table.
And if you don't like anything, if you don't like anything,
Seems
normal,
accurate for me.
it could be lethal but enough. We also have a taser, efficient and small.
Like, so I'll probably give one of these.
High voltage if you genuinely so please, and you can change it with the slider on the pad.
I got one. Instead of like, you can't take me one last week. They take the rest of the
Oh my god!
I know. I'm so sorry.
We're currently at Shometsu right now. We're doing weapon tests.
Don't worry. Come back. Give it 5 minutes.
Just go. 5?
If we can get one of these custom fits, this seems good. Very
Of course.
strong. High rounds. Seems good to me.
From what I understand, the guns are also modular. Obviously, we can add things to it if you so need it.
We can
Such
adjust it however
as?
you see fit. We have had mag expansions. I believe we had one client request a different sight, such as that. Usually kind of goes down the line of really what you see fit for your gun.
Considering I am the head of security and I will be in many a scrap, extended magazine sounds lovely.
Of course, we can always provide that for you.
Putting that down.
Is
You
that
said
fine?
armor, headlight.
Sorry, what was that?
Is it fine that I ask for the extended
whatever you
magazine
need.
option?
Your prize.
Fantastic.
Of course.
Yes, armor, hard light blade on the right arm, and one of
Yeah.
hers
If
to
you're
my
for
size.
more,
Of course.
a larger scale order, something. I don't know, who in Shometsu is the right person to talk to about setting up a larger business deals?
Currently me. I've been setting up most of them.
Great.
But
Well,
we can provide weapons and guns and armor for your guards. If you're also looking for that kind of situation, we can put it in the contract. All we
Yeah,
ask
we're
is usually a
looking,
simple fee.
Of course.
You pay for all the guns and the materials to make all that, of course.
We are definitely looking to better arm some of the guards in the Undercity in particular. It's still a bit of a... It's gotten a lot better over the last year, but, you know, it's hard to rein them in when they've been unchecked for so long.
I understand completely. But yes, we can completely work out a deal to where we can make it a yearly subscription, so we would just have to renew the contract every year, like we do with other corporations, and you can have this service frequently. If you ever want to make any revisions, ammo drops, anything like that, refurbishment or new deliveries of certain equipment.
We'll do the delivery for you, so you don't have to worry about using your own men or expending too much.
Of course.
Great.
But with all this,
on that note, is there anything in the Undercity that you guys are interested in? Buildings, people, businesses?
Possibly materials that we haven't tested out with yet.
If you could get us a frequent access of rare materials that Shometsu actually hasn't documented, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. I can set up an agreement to give you guys a building to operate out of, anything of the sort,
That would
whatever you
be
need.
greatly appreciated.
It would be.
Of course.
Word
And if
of
you ever
warning,
wish
though.
to make any... Yes?
Not to interrupt you. Just be
Of
careful.
course,
The
I don't
denizens
know.
of the Undercity tend to be a bit rowdy.
Jumpy, yeah.
So keep that in mind.
We're familiar,
No.
of course.
Yes.
We are
Very
familiar.
explosive tendencies.
But
we're working on it.
Can also provide you any revisements later down the line in the contract if you ever need more, like security, like Trident did with their gala last year. We had provided them security for the whole event. Please just come and talk to me, myself, Craver, if you can't find me, or our boss, Phil, of course. And we can go from there and make another revisement and add it to your total bill, of course.
There you go.
Does
We'll
this
work
sound
it
like a
back and
deal?
forth.
And
Absolutely.
we can get to work on your big order.
Yes.
Reed, I can
Anything
have
else? How about you, sir? Let's say you were checking out the knife.
You want anything, Eclipse?
I'm mostly checking on the Wayne. Mostly wondering about the materials, but that'll be a purchase for the later days. Right now, I'm mostly.
We'll put that as a rain check. Right, can you sign this here? So.
Don't forget to live a little, Ikaruga. Maybe spend some on yourself.
Are we getting
And I believe,
I had to do a lot of
are you going to be signing off on this? Or?
Well, it's with the company credit card.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I just need to have a signature. That's all I need.
Can I order one for myself?
Yeah, do you want something?
Now we can try and get that very large
I have
order
some
set and
plans.
prepped for you.
Fantastic. Someone will send your
Now's the time if
my
you need.
measurements.
Of
to you,
course, I would
and
appreciate that greatly. Yes.
I hope
Could I order something?
Expect it to be done within the next 2 days.
Of course, we will make sure we get a
do you
rush
mean
on
by
that
the-
immediately.
So do you mean it will be done by the 4th day or on the 3rd day from now?
The 4th.
Say this is the oh, understood.
Just to give us time to actually get your measurements and begin the general structure laying out. We would like to have
something
the best.
temporary in the meantime.
I can get the hard light. I can contact them. They can work on the hard light fit at least.
Wonderful, thank you. How can I help
The
you, dear?
reason why I ask is we have a big corporation event going on in the Undercity, which of course you're invited to. So
Of
if we potentially push a bit, if we need extra funds to maybe have people work overtime, so the armor's done for that event, not only to
Of
keep us
course.
safe, but to keep you safe.
Well, we can also provide a general supply of Kyoto synthetics that we had used during the gala last year. If you would also like to contract those, they had done quite well.
I will
In a pinch.
toss all of this
Of course.
into one larger email and we'll get a contract sorted out.
Beautiful. Now, dude, what can I get you?
I have a special
Potential copy.
No, not yet. So, don't mind me butting in here. You're having an event in the Undercity?
Yes, 2 days from now.
But I have no promises.
2
We
days
can
from
give you a
now.
normal
May I
poster
ask?
if you would
It's
like.
for any of our corporate partners who wish to come down and purchase buildings or set up
As
a
a
business,
temporary,
get
yes.
introduced
As we
into the
can see that
Undercity.
this
It's
can be
a
done for you.
good opportunity to see if any particular locations interest you.
Count us in.
Sounds
We'll
pretty
sure
good.
as hell be there.
Would this one
Fantastic.
temporary?
Even more of a reason to get the armor done in time.
Yeah.
Take it as a sign of good faith and we'll try. However, I will not promise any
We'll
specific
see what we can get done. Alright?
Fantastic. I trust your craftsmanship.
Speaking of which, I want to go down there. Anyway, I hope the deal goes well. I have to take my chief of security away for a moment, but I hope you enjoy this new contract and pleasure doing business with you.
Of course.
You as
Have a good
well.
day.
I want to gear up and get down to the Undercity, see the tavern.
Affirmative.
Not now, but in a couple minutes. I'll make sure I let the doc know. Let's see what
Actually-
poking and prodding I can do.
I was thinking as well, from that meeting, he asked for people associated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is that one who was with them. The purple one.
The robot?
Affirmative.
We're sending Upper Corp.
I will be putting my life on the line for the good of the company, after all.
Yeah.
I have to
Another
say, Doc.
contract.
3 deals, 2 tests.
Yeah. I had already
Never
signed off on
cease.
it, so feel free to put it in documents. Sure, Phil will be glad that we have this many going on.
This
I feel
point,
bad for
Valkyrie will be
Valkyrie.
out of business.
I'm good
Well,
at my
these aren't
job. Let's say that.
exclusivity ones, but I don't think other courts will exactly go behind our backs. And
They are also
dip.
they are also considering some of our oh dear God, synthetics. They're also considering hiring some of our larger synthetics for that event in the Undercity.
I'd like to see Upper
so
Corp
they might
be
need some
pissed at us
drones?
now.
Of course. Drones
Jonathan,
and
can you
all
put
very
this
large
upstairs?
synthetics.
Affirmative.
Thank you, son.
I think we're doing quite well.
We are.
Oh, we can always find. We already have quite a holding on contracts at the moment. Maybe we can
Maybe you two can go find Astral along with Reed and try and secure that without me.
If they're somewhere in the upper city, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. But we can try
They're
a few
on,
places.
they're on radios 45.
Try hailing it. Yeah, radios have been finicky all fucking day. You can try hailing it though.
Yes, they have been on and off.
Any Astral on this net?
You're not on there right now.
Take that.
Any Astro on this net?
Okay.
Well, Astral is in direct works with Trident, so I can talk to Conrad, and from Conrad I can get them.
Of course.
We'll have fun.
If anything,
Other
I
than
will
that-
try to get a hold of Ghost and see if he can find anything that we can't physically at the moment.
See if you can find anything about that pirate crew. I don't know whereabouts maybe has.
Their tavern's still there in the Undercity. That's why I was saying me and Jonathan go down there and just say hello to whoever's running the establishment.
I'd say go take a peek. Go also survey a location for a KOT building.
I will
Masaru is
go
being
get
very
suited up.
generous and giving us
High up.
building down there.
High up would
Give
be
us a good
better
view.
if you could find. Mm-hmm.
Got
So at
it.
least I
Jonathan,
can
I'll go get suited
watch
up
my
and leave him
drawings from
too.
high.
Alright. Alright, I'll be back.
Wonderful. I'm going to go try and get in contact with Ghost.
I'll meet you on the ship. How are you two holding up?
I'm gonna go by Trident real
Okay,
quick
no.
and see if there's AstroCorp over there.
I'm doing spick and span.
Understandable. We'll be heading out to the Undercity, so it's up to you two to keep our gates safe.
Understood.
Ring ring to Ghost. Ring.
Yeah.
Hello. Howdy, it's Monty.
Nope, not here.
We have a job
Long
for
time
you.
no see, huh?
Been busy.
Yeah, so have I. Only recently got back into town.
Do you
Some of the
mind
work.
getting us some needs on a group for us? Some upper big heads are wanting us to find anything on Ikaruga, so we're going to need to get some more insight on that pirate gang that likes to run around.
Ikaruga. Is she still around?
Not to my knowledge.
What happened with that?
To my knowledge, I don't know, nor do I care, but the big heads do, so we're giving you a job to find any leads on that pirate group and to bring them to Shometsu.
Pirate
Big
group, right.
boss.
What was the name of that group again?
To my knowledge, they're just pirates. I guess look with anything piratey on it.
Got it. I
No
could do some
contract
snooping
with
around.
them. Of course, thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Pleasure doing business as always.
Goes down.
Oh, look who it is.